matapos subukin ang Pinoy boxer from Dumingag, Zamboanga del Sur, na kung saan napahirapan ang bawat makalaban. May pambihirang lakas na pang world champion, bumiyahe ang malakas na si Wiljon Mindoro patungong Dubai, UAE para doon naman kasahan ang Australian champion na si Joel Camilleri.
So the opening round underway. This is 8 3-minute rounds for the Asian Continental title at 75 kilogram middleweight. Two accomplished operators, and the man wearing the black trunks trimmed with gold is the undefeated professional Wiljon Mindoro. 14 fights won, produced a KO of the year candidate in July against Tyler Goodjohn, getting him out of there in the second round of a contest scheduled for 8. As for Joel Camilleri, gold. Larissa Shields, of course, took 2 Olympic titles. As he lands a looping roundhouse right, he says that the pressure that he will bring with his elusiveness, his ring craft and variety will just render Mindoro a frustrated figure, and then he'll start looking for the man from Melbourne. Since moved to Sydney to manage you, moved into that role earlier this year. Right cross, left up, left hook to the body, left hook on the inside, landed by Camilleri. Wiljon Mindoro seeking to pin him against the ropes, bring him square in there. He did get through the power driving right cross and unloads a couple of punches to the body. Left hook after turning the tables, landed by Camilleri, loading up everything within his shape. As good right hand to the body, followed by a left hook upstairs from Camilleri, but then Mindoro backing his man across the ropes with a forward foray, but keeping his composure under fire and answering with a single was Camilleri. Mindoro just seeking to end that little coming together with a right uppercut, but pulling the trigger first against it. So action just on the edge of range as Camilleri continuing to be, oh, what a beautiful left jab, my goodness, came out on an upward trajectory from out of the line of sight of Mindoro, from around the kneecap, just cracked right into his face to this, approaching the halfway stage as the overhand right from Camilleri was a speculative shot, continuing to move effectively, laterally both clockwise and counterclockwise. Mindoro quick-footed with his advances, trying to close the gap, but invariably the man breaking the standoff by letting his hands go first is Camilleri, and it's a disruptive stuff. Camilleri goes by the nickname of Kama KO, 14 wins of his 29 of Camilleri. So Mindoro bigger up in the boxing ring as he circumnavigates his back skimming. So Mindoro made his man miss and came out of a crouch with a speculative overhand right.
Make sure you start landing.
Well, Mindoro out aggressively and letting a fusillade of punches go, and a couple of the body shots did get through, followed by a flashing right uppercut. Pinned in his own corner is Camilleri, keen to try and fashion a clinch, but then just, oh, beautiful 2-shot salvo to the body from Mindoro. Perhaps his best punches of the entire contest as he sunk his feet into the canvas and got real leverage onto his shots. But now it's Camilleri walking down a knockout artist, and he's teeing away to the body before caught in this battle for the Asian Continental title at 75 kilograms. But oftentimes, well, sometimes the puncher's instinct can be to just dig away harder. And even though they say they're prepared to go the distance, and no doubt physically they are, can sometimes play tricks in the mind of the expert finisher. That is what the Trigger Man has proven to be during his professional career to this point, having made his debut in 2019. But Camilleri, with a cuffing right hand and then tying his man up to waltz him back to the space of center ring, is boxing a clever physical contest. Left-right combination not too far away from Mindoro, but Camilleri tucking up behind his shoulder to ward off the incoming fire. And again, it's a disruptive lead left that he's continuing to work behind Camilleri, proffering the half-cover guard. There he fired an overhand right. The left hook which followed may have glanced the nose of Mindoro after the right hand was inaccurate. Clocking up the miles on his fistic odometer as he glides around the perimeter of the ring. Camilleri, Mindoro. Again, when Andy and I were observing him work out at the Rocky Road Gym, as a flashing left-right combination catches the advancing Mindoro from Camilleri. He's possessed of that timing that just produces a distinctive sound. Overhand left was a barroom brawl of a blow from Mindoro. Couldn't quite find a range as he walked his man down, but Camilleri landing with the inside of the glove, and then an altogether cleaner right hand, and another one from Camilleri, followed by a left hook, boxing beautifully off the ropes as Mindoro tries to respond with a right uppercut of his own. But he's walked back across the ring by Camilleri, who is just neutralizing the bombs that are housed in the boxing gloves of the left and right fists of Mindoro. Terrific work by Camilleri to smother the man from the Philippines who's looking for a boxing. As for Mindoro, who bulldozed his man back to the ropes and lands with a right cross. Clever boxing out of the corner from Camilleri, who's remained responsible. But now he's beginning to be teed off upon by Mindoro. Is this a stoppage? No, it's a standing count. So, referee Valery Pastuhov stepping in with a standing count after hooks and uppercuts began to crash home against Camilleri. Oh, that's a beautiful right hand on the resumption, but now Mindoro has got his man going and he's seeking to demonstrate that he is a precise and merciless finisher once again. It's an awful long time to negotiate. Beautiful left hook, but then a right hand in response from Camilleri. But Mindoro really is finding the range on his punches now and wearing all of them flush is Camilleri. He's endured a torrid minute and 10 seconds so far. He's taken a standing count. Back into the breach, steps Mindoro. Senses that he's got his man going. He's wrestled him down to the canvas. That gives him some brief respite. The referee wipes the gloves clean and he's walked onto a shot, which was an uppercut, which sends Camilleri to the canvas to take the second count of the round. There's still a minute and a half to go in round number 4, and against a finisher like Mindoro, that could well be a long 90 seconds. Camilleri on the ropes above our commentary position, bobbing and weaving, trying to hold off, but he's taken a right uppercut, and the towel has come in from Dino Billinghurst in the corner of the Australian Joel Camilleri, stopping this contest early. And
Man Pacquiao.
well, what a presentation party on hand to give the prize to well done Mindoro.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to your judges' scorecards. Pardon me. The contest ends in round number 4. The official time, 1 minute and 40 seconds of round number 4. Therefore, your winner by TKO from the Philippines, the Triggerman, well done, Mindoro!
So, well done Mindoro retains his undefeated record and extends his perfect KO streak.
So yan po ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo ngayong araw sa mga kaibigan at kababayan natin dyan sa Pinas, mga boxing fans at sa mga tulad kong OFW saan man panig sa mundo. Kumusta po kayong lahat dyan? Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong aking video, paki-like at kung pwede, mag-subscribe na din po kayo. At para updated kayo sa aking mga video, pwede niyo i-click ang notification bell. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Shout out kay Mr. Minandro Domingo ng KSA, kay Mr. Brando Makatangay ng KSA, kay Mr. Ricardo Bernaldo Jr., GI pa din ng Bahamas, kay Mr. Narciso Dupla, kay Miss Madam B at Bilma Reyes, kay Mr. Dong Tangloy Malyari, Jen Merdan Garcia ng Macau, Nerio Morcia, Billy Jubilidad, Jan Maravillas at kay Mr. Edgar Balili. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta nyo sa aking channel.
He still does that.
No need to go there. That working well.
Down, that's Jenny, and down for the first time. Struggling to get to his feet in terrible shape. It's all over. It's all over.
They talk about approval and sanctioning requirements. It talks about the new commission not sanctioning a fight in which a fighter has suffered 10 consecutive defeats in professional boxing. So if this goes now there right now, and Penelos is still following him around.
Все, the Filipinas to the ocean.
Arenas, Joe's been in a lot of close, tough fights. 4 draws and 5 splits or majority decisions. Unlike Davis, he's fire testing, ready for battle.
Oh, he backs him up into the corner and comes